that's just it. I actually know. So broadly, that's true. I think a lot of my friends have longer hair than I remembered from like once we've been able to safely see each other again. There are a few people, and this is mostly men, as I'm sure you'll understand when I say it, who are just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this easier on myself. I can't get a haircut, just gonna shave my head. So
That wins, hey?
haven't seen any women make that choice yet so far, at least within my social circles. But
fair enough. I had to learn that skill. The hair cutting. I cut my husband's hair for all of COVID. So just adding a new interesting skill to my repertoire. I'm not sure if it's a good skill, but he never asked me to stop. So now apparently that's what I have to do for the rest of my life is cut my husband's hair.
Well, I mean, we'll save you a bit of money, hopefully. I did that once for my wife during COVID as well, and
good for
I don't
you.
think it went badly, but we recognize that it's better when a pro does it.
Well, I asked my husband to return the favor, and he's like, nah. So I guess I'll continue to pay for the haircuts.
Right.
All right, we're getting going here now with Dodgers Without Borders. Big catch by Christina Idness. Taking out Veronica
obviously
Baird.
some well-known formidable throwers on the other side of the court, so I think catching any of those arms feels pretty nice.
And Takahes are able to whittle down a couple more players there for Dodgers Without Borders. 5-on-4.
And one of the slightly just uncommon things that we're seeing here, both players on Dodgers Without Borders in the corners are left-handed throwers. We see Berkeley and Rowe threatening from the hand that is least often the dominant hand.
No
I don't know
doubt,
how to frame that
yeah.
concisely, but you know what I mean.
Good eyes. I didn't even notice that, yeah. But I think on this Dodgers Without Borders team, we'll see the wings probably change out quite regularly, I would imagine.
I think a lot of experienced players are pretty comfortable in multiple spots on the court. So we may, as you say, just kind of see that rotation. Rowe electing to take that counter with an extra ball, but a little bit of pace slowing down now in the last couple of shots. Close. We see that attempt to keep each other back at the line. So close. But I think somehow everybody's still in it. Who started off that exchange?
Lots of balls here now for the Takahes. And a big catch made and a hit. So Jessica Guerin will go out. And this is a new player on Inferno, the one that just was eliminated a minute ago there. Her name is Brenda Liu.
Yeah, showing some good energy up at the line earlier was Liu.
And Christine Idness making another big catch.
Yeah, just tracking that ball down as it threatened to kind of roll up off her shoulder, it looked like, but able to keep control of that and put her team in a position.
Nice finish there for the Takahes.
Yeah. Clutch catching, some excellent hits, and able to take that first point against Dodgers Without Borders.
And I feel like the Takahes know what great catchers Dodgers Without Borders are, so they're definitely opting to throw maybe more balls at a time. Especially at the end when they had more players.
Yeah, I think I've seen literally all of the women on Dodgers Without Borders make some just phenomenal catches before. So, and there's that spinning backhand I love to see out of Brianna London. Just takes it off the rush, spins around and lets it go from an uncommon angle.
Trade there. Rachel Wong taking out the second player there.
I think that was a Mezcua hit out on the side.
Shade Berkeley hit out on the right wing.
So we're seeing some good accuracy out of the Takahes here. Getting through those blocking balls pretty effectively. Kind of a close call, that ball blocked by London. Coming kind of close to falling onto Baird from the back, which is not a fun way to get out if that happens. So.
Oh, nice hit by Brenda Liu.
Yeah, Baird maybe not quite expecting that. It looked like she reacted a bit late to it. It's a good disguising of the shot selection there from the Takahes.
So 5-on-3 for the Takahes. Lots of balls here too. Timing their throws quite far apart too. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Yeah, sometimes staggering that timing can be really smart if you can start to see which way somebody's getting their lean on or how they're reacting to the first throw, if you can follow that up really quickly. But the tighter the timing, the better in most cases.
Now I know who Flanagan is. She has it on her jersey. That's very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. You can also see I was
see,
wrong about the shortest hair thing.
Her hair's very long though.
Yeah.
COVID hair. That's what we call it, right?
Just these details. Just missing them from these camera angles.
Fair enough. Well, Brenda Lou hit out by Shauna Rowe. And things are starting to even up.
Yeah, 3-on-3. So again, that execution's going to matter quite a bit.
And again, you can see that quite a delay in the throw times. Oh, and a big catch by London.
Good hit too, just showing quick, decisive play out of Brianna London. And that point is secured for the Dodgers.
Tie up.
I mean, given that basically everyone on this Dodgers team is a national team caliber player, you expect sometimes to see those little moments where it's just, catch and throw just at a very high level. Taki's doing extremely well, though, to hang real tough with them. Obviously, it's tied. It was a close point last time, so still a pretty even match so far.
I definitely think Dodgers Without Borders came in maybe underestimating these Takahes a little bit. So
can certainly happen if you are unfamiliar with your opponents.
online, but he's a Calgary player. His name is escaping me right now, but I know I saw him in all the all the advertisements for the Westerns.
And certainly if you've been watching this championship, you would have noticed that I think basically all of the refs are also playing in the tournament. And so
just another amazing thing about the community, right?
Exactly. It's part of what makes this work out really well. And I think it helps a lot to build empathy for refs if you spend time doing it yourself too, because it is an important part of making sure that these matches go smoothly, but it is difficult to do really well.
And so normally in the tournaments, you'll just kind of assign, like, this team has to provide refs. So it is, if you're on a team, sometimes you can get away with not doing the reffing.
Some attempts at catches for the Dodgers Without Borders not working out, and so Takahes in a better position. Well, they were. It was close. They were making it close.
Sorry, that was actually the sudden death as far as I could tell.
Oh, you're probably right. It definitely looks like it now that they're swapping sides.
Yeah.
Smiles all around.
That's why things started to look a little more catchy, or everybody attempting to do more catching in that case instead of blocking, obviously, because you are not able to.
Yeah, on the reffing point, I know at Ontario Provincials we had a mix of people who were reffing while playing and who were reffing as just pure volunteers, or we may have actually been able to pay people a little bit of money. But basically, it's often hard to find volunteers without asking players to do it a little bit as well. So always appreciate the people willing to spend their time as well as referees.
Definitely. Anybody interested in the game on the other court? It looks like the Calgary team is up 3-0. So Calgary team would be the Casawaris versus the free agents.
Now it looks like they just finished their own sudden death. We can see them swapping sides a little bit. And meanwhile, we've got currently Dodgers Without Borders in a strong position in this point. They've got 5
Flanagan
on,
hitting out
well, now
Lou.
2
Yep.
player edge. Yep. Taki's going to try and whittle things down a bit, but we see that aggressive play
Oh
from
no,
Berkeley
Jessica
there.
Guerin just
Wow.
throwing it right into Donchi's hands.
Yeah, that is a spot that a lot of these players will make those catches fairly reliably, so tough positioning there, and Dodgers Without Borders able to secure that point as well.
Dodgers Without Borders, kind of a shaky start, I guess, but I feel like they're feeling the rhythm now.
Yeah, I think you're right. They've kind of slipped into a rhythm where they're hitting on those shots a bit more. Those timings when they take their aggressive moves are working out better, and the catching is coming through in a lot more situations. So
not a lot of people would throw that Priscilla Foams just threw, because they're baiting you. Their arms are open, they're ready for the catch, but able to have a nice just on the side instead of throwing directly at them.
And isn't that the trick? Don't put it right into that spot they're baiting you. Look for like the leg or the shoulder or something like that.
And able to
weathering
take out
the pressure.
Veronica Baird on the right side there. A couple of throws. I thought she actually looked good, so maybe she's just being overly honest. I guess if in question, just go out. That's my philosophy.
Berkeley getting tagged on the fingers, calling herself out. Taki is doing really well on this point at staying confident on offense in the face of pressure from the guards.
Nice hit on Shauna Rowe too.
Yeah, trying to close this out against the Dodgers. Takis are taking aim, collecting all of the balls.
Just not quite being able to get on target, even though they threw a lot of balls. So Azalea Donchi will come back and try to make some hits. Or catches, I guess. Could go either way.
And I think she's looking to try and bait some balls out from her opponents. So she's got a bit more to work with. Makes a great hit there.
And the thing about this Calgary team is they're going to look for catches. They're really wanting to make catches quite often. So hopefully they'll be quick on their feet and moving around. And wow, just like that, just a big turnaround now down to 2-1.
Nice throw from her knees. That's a tough position to get a lot of power from, but Azalea Donchi making it work.
And staying very low. We'll see if Brenda Liu and Jessica Guerin can secure this point for Takahes.
Yeah, they're staying wide, trying to make it hard for their opponent to focus on everything at once. I think that's very safe and smart. Good cross-court attempt, and now
Brenda Liu just getting a little bit, just getting a little bit aggressive at the line there.
Dodge flight on her feet, lets it go.
Jessica Guerin electing to throw both. And a nice big hit out. What a win for Dodgers Without Borders and for Azalea Donchi.
Yeah, we just see like confident, calm veteran play there from her. Not panicking, not making any really kind of overly risky moments there, and just executing really well to bring that point back for her side.
Priscilla Foams being hit out on the rush.
Yeah, Mezcua taking that one instead of Brianna London, which means we don't get the backhand that I'm an increasingly big fan of. I'm not saying everybody needs to learn to throw that, but
you missed your favorite show.
Yeah, that's right. Just these little traits that some of the players have out there on the court that I really admire.
Absolutely, there's some pretty cool things. I know everybody loves talking about Jeff Snow's ambidextrous ability. That's a lot of entertainment for many fans too.
Yeah, I think there aren't very many people who can credibly throw with both arms at the level that he can, obviously.
No doubt. So Dodgers Without Borders throwing quite a few balls there. So Takahes try to make a Try to level things off here. Able to get Berkeley out.
Hanging tough in this one. Going to see if they can notch another point before finishing this match. It's going to be a little harder now.
Brenda Lou just realizing that sucks.
Yeah.
Definitely some big arms coming out of this Dodgers Without Borders team.
Yeah, but one fewer now as Barrett is hit out. Rowe directing traffic for the Dodgers. Nice dodge to the side, though.
Yeah, Rachel Wong showing lots of movement to the left and right.
So
and the thing I always notice about this team here is Rachel Wong always wearing the gigantic construction workers knee pads. So adding a little extra weight to her legs. Still, she's very nimble.
Yeah, hopefully a lot of extra protection, though.
I'm not sure. I imagine it's probably good. Otherwise, why would you use it? Oh, big catch by Rachel Wong.
Nice catch.
Unfortunately for Rachel Wong, amazingly by Shauna Rowe.
That is a Shauna Rowe special, I would say, that falling back kind of catch, juggling it a bit as she goes, but one amazing catch for the Takahes, answered by one from the Dodgers Without Borders.
And that's, again, goes back to that experience, hey, being able to close those games out when you maybe have a few more players.
And that move that Shauna Rowe pulled is something that she very commonly does. It's something where I know she's not panicking. She knows that gives her a chance to stay alive and make a play, and she's done that quite a few times. But also the really nice leaping catch by Wong to set that whole exchange up. Pretty admirable in its own way. Now, just before sudden death, we're going to see these players try and just take out a few opponents to make sudden death a little bit easier on themselves.
And definitely a lot of action there. Lots of balls flying back and forth. Looks like only Rachel Wong was hit out in that shuffle. But we are down to... Sorry, go ahead.
Just not as many casualties as you sometimes see in those flurries before sudden death.
Right here. Can you grab that
for me? And no blocking begins. Casual try there.
Just kind of tossing one there, yeah. Not sure what the target was.
Oh, she's pointing at her teammate, like, yeah, go for her.
Yeah, I'm done. Oh, right into the basket there. Oh, but a trade. But wow. Just leaves Brenda Lou all alone.
Amescua, though, with the catch and 2 hits and a quick exchange there, showing some bit of a hot streak.
Yeah.
Berkeley trying
Brenda's
for that
got
rush
a lot
counter.
of balls. Brenda Lou's got a lot of balls here, so see if she can get herself organized. Nice.
Oh, Lou, I think connected on Berkeley.
Yeah, definitely, but kept playing. I'm not sure. I guess you could still get it off before it hits the floor, then you're okay to go.
That is correct, but then nice catch again on the ground by, I believe that was Brianna London, yep. So, again, those catching attributes coming out strong for Dodgers Without Borders to close this match. I believe that puts them to 6-0 so far in the tournament.
Yeah, we can take a look. We have the score sheet now, so we can kind of take a look at where everybody's at.
Yeah, we will try and provide accurate updates as the day goes on in terms of the standings. And if this is correct too, the Takahes will fall to 2-4. But again, I think even though there's a bit of discrepancy in the standings, several of those points were pretty close. I do think, obviously, Dodgers Without Borders looked like the stronger team, but the Takahes probably were only like a bounce or two